So I hope that you can see with this ensemble that I really tried to take the level up a little bit, right? And man, they handling it. Aren't they handling it well? Wow, yeah. Super, super guys. Yeah. I'm so proud of this group, and I love working with them. Every once in a while, I mean, any teacher that tells you any different is lying, but every once in a while I'll get a group that I'm just like, oh, can I please just get this period over with? I don't want to do that. I don't have one of those this year at all. And I mean that sincerely. I don't have one of those this year. I enjoy working with every single class period that I have. And they've grown so much since, I don't know if you've come to the winter concert, but they've grown so much musically, right, since that winter concert. So terrific job. So a couple of thank yous here and an acknowledgement. I'm going to thank Bob Tozier again because he's back there running the lights and the sound, right, with his crew back there. And he does such a wonderful job. And Jeff Palmer, I know, helps with that. And he's up here on stage, right, Jeff? So, yes, thank you, Mr. Tozier and crew. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do. Okay, I'm going to do this now because I have a feeling some people may leave after symphonic band, although I hope you don't. Mr. B, can you come out here, please? Closer. 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 I've worked with this guy for 20 years. 20 years. People don't stay married for 20 years, right? And, we've had our ups and our downs, but I think we've had one heck of a run together. And I'm so proud to call him a friend, a colleague, and just super proud and super jealous that he gets to golf every day now, and I don't. So I didn't even plan to do this, but I saw that he was here, and I just needed to say, thank you for everything, brother. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay, so now's the portion of the program where I make people angry because we hand out awards. Because everyone doesn't get one, right? And that's why I do this, because every single one of these seniors, to me, has done something for the program that deserves an award. So right now, I'm going to acknowledge all the seniors in this group. Every senior in this group. Guys, could you please stand up if you're a senior in this group, please? These kids have been through so much, right? They're still the COVID kids, and they didn't quit. They kept coming back, and they've made it all the way. Keep that round of applause going for these wonderful seniors, guys. Thank you. Okay, so we give a series of awards at the concert. There was a batch given at the band banquet, I believe, a week or so ago. There will be another batch given at the jazz concert on the 3rd. We're trying to keep the jazz awards to jazz, the marching band's awards to marching, and then the concert awards to concert. And me and Mr. B talk about it, and we have there's all kind of stipulations for each award. And people think that, it always goes to the best player. That's not always true, because each one of these awards has a different meaning. Okay, so this first award that we have is sponsored by the Instrumentalist Magazine. Instrumentalist Magazine is sort of like Sports Illustrated for the sports fan, for band and orchestra directors. So it comes in the cover. You can't wait to open it up and see what's on the front cover of your Instrumentalist Magazine, right? And see who's going to help you with your next piece. So they sponsor a majority of these awards. This first award we're going to give is called an Instrumentalist Merit Award. And a Merit Award really can be for anything that a student does of merit. And this young man, he's down the band room virtually every day. Or not every day, every period, almost every period of the day. His parents probably don't want to know that. No, I'm just kidding. He's only here like 3 or 4 periods a day, just half the day. So, but he does such a wonderful job with us. He helps set up things. Gets a little crazy sometimes, but we still love him. So the Instrumentalist Merit Award, the first one goes to Alex Monopart. And we're going to do one more, and then we're going to do a couple other ones after our next piece so that we're all not at the same time. The Marine Corps Award also sponsors a band award every year, and they ask that we give it to 2, and it's usually 1 male and 1 female. The female Semper Fi Award was given out, I believe, at the band banquet, correct? Mr. B? Yeah, okay, at the band banquet. So we're going to do, he did one there, and we're going to do one here. So the Semper Fi Award, which stands for, I believe, Forever Faithful, is someone who is just that, is always here, doesn't miss a lot, is a solid musician. He happens to play first chair, and is playing a lot of good stuff for us tonight. So the Semper Fi Award, sorry, the first one, or the second one, goes to Ryan Kleinfelter. Okay, we're going to continue. Yeah, we're going to continue our part of the program with something a little more fun. I've been told I've never seen this musical before in my life. I just haven't. I'm not a big musical guy because I played so many of them in college. I just whatever. So this is, some people hate it, some people love it. I guess I don't know. I didn't know it was very polarizing, but we're going to play a suite from the musical Hamilton. And this is dedicated to Bob Tozier. He loves Hamilton. Okay, do we like Hamilton or do we not like Hamilton? We like Hamilton, okay. Okay. All right, so we're going to give a couple more awards here, and then we're going to finish our portion of the program. So we're going to give something that's called the Instrumentalist First Chair Award. And the requirements for this award is obviously that the person is playing first chair and takes on significant responsibilities within the ensemble. Again, I could pick probably, how many seniors out of this ensemble that would apply to, right? But sometimes you go above and beyond and say, what have they done for the program, with the program? Not just the concert band, but the jazz band, the marching band. Do they do extra things? A lot of times that comes into play, PMEA, AV, all that kind of stuff. So without further ado, we are going to give the first Instrumentalist Magazine First Chair Award to Blake Yeski. And two more. This is another Instrumentalist Merit Award. We usually give 2 a year. That's what we've done traditionally. And again, this is another person that does a lot for the program, not just for the symphonic band, but also the marching band and all kind of stuff. She's always around, willing to help. And you actually saw her play one of the Thunder Tubes. So the Instrumentalist Merit Award goes to Shreya Pant. Shreya. Okay, and the last award for this program actually is very special to me. And as some of you may or may not know, my wife passed away several years ago. And the band parents at the time were very adamant about doing a scholarship in her name. And I said, well, that's all wonderful and good and great and all, but she didn't play an instrument. Like, when I'd come home from work, working with these kids, these wonderful children playing this kind of music, I'd get home and I hear coming out of the radio, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, that was the extent of our musical ability at home, right? So I'm thinking, but, just knowing how great of a person that she was and that she gave her best at everything that she did as a mother, as a Boy Scout, Cub Scout, den leader, baseball, taking Tyler to baseball and hockey, and whatever she did, she went full bore in on it. And so I said, okay, we'll do this award and we'll continue. And I really appreciate the band parents continuing on this tradition for this award because it's very special to me. So the Kristen Steffen Memorial Award for Band goes to Ruby Morris. Ruby. Okay, we're going to finish up with a piece of music entitled Der Lehrermeister, and it was written to sort of emulate the music of Strauss, but I think it sounds like Bugs Bunny music. No, seriously, like music from Looney Tunes. Those of us that are old enough to remember the Looney Tunes, those were some great musicians in that Looney Tunes orchestra. I mean, I have a CD of the Looney Tunes Orchestra, and they're monster players, right? This really reminds me a lot of that. So we hope you enjoyed the symphonic band. We hope you enjoy Der Lehrermeister. If you could just give us a moment to change the stage, we're going to bring out the Honors Wind Ensemble, and I believe there's going to be some presentations, right? Okay.
Good evening, everyone. What a fantastic job by the combined symphonic and concert bands tonight. I mean, they really just sounded incredible, and many thanks to Mr. Steffen for all his hard work with these students. I'm Julie Greenberg, and I'm the president of the North Allegheny Band Parents Organization. And while they're changing up the stage here this evening for the Wind Ensemble, I wanted to take a few minutes to recognize 3 of our silver and gold sponsors for the season. We had 14 local businesses this year that generously sponsored the band, and the donations from our sponsors go a long way towards supporting many aspects of the high school band program, from marching band to indoor percussion to the very fine concert ensembles that you're hearing here tonight, and we'll hear on Friday with the jazz ensembles and next week with the NAI bands. So I'd like to recognize 3 of our silver and gold sponsors this evening. I'm not certain that everyone's here, but I think that at least 2 of these folks are. So if you are, please come up to the stage so I can present your plaque. The first is the Child Health Association with Michelle Rollman. If you're here, she's a silver sponsor, and we would like to thank you. And the second, another silver sponsor is Paula Hinston with Remax Select Realty. And Paula is a former longtime band parent, and we very much appreciate your support this year. Michelle? Yes. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for supporting the band. And Paula? Thank you so much. So nice to have you support the band. And our final plaque to our gold sponsor, Chris Hall of Atencio Hall. I don't know if Chris is, oh, here comes Chris tonight. So thank you so much to all of our sponsors this year. We very much appreciate your generous donations and support of the band program. Oh, thank you. Thank you. We hope that you'll continue to support the band, and we invite anyone here tonight who knows a local business or runs a local business that would like to support the band and might be interested in becoming a band sponsor to please reach out to the NADBP. Thanks so much to everyone for coming this evening, and thank you again to all of our sponsors, and we hope you enjoy the wind ensemble portion of the concert.
Okay, this is the Honors Wind Ensemble that you see here before you. And that piece was entitled Festivity by James Kernow. He wrote it for, I think it was some like Norwegian brass band or something like that. And it caught on and got published, and a lot of people were playing it. So that was entitled Festivity. So as with the symphonic concert band, we're going to do some acknowledgments here. So everyone who was a part of the North Allegheny Tiger Marching Band this year, please stand up and be recognized. Tiger Marching Band. Okay. Anyone involved in jazz ensembles 1, 2, and/or 3? Percussion, you can wave. There you go. I always feel bad for the percussion because they're already standing, right? So I just tell them to wave. How about the indoor percussion that just got back from Dayton, Ohio? Indoor percussion, wave. Okay, so we're going to do a few more awards here before we continue. This next award is entitled the Instrumentalist Magazine Musicianship Award, and it goes to an outstanding musician. And this particular gentleman is very versatile, plays virtually in every band we have to offer here at North Allegheny, and even comes down, I think, during his lunch period sometimes, because he loves to play so much. So the first Instrumentalist Magazine Musicianship Award goes to Anthony McDonald. Anthony. And we're going to give out another Instrumentalist Magazine Musicianship Award. And I've been watching this guy for at least his past 2 years up here at the Wind Ensemble. He does a phenomenal job. And I like giving out awards to percussionists because I'm a percussionist. So this Instrumentalist Magazine Musicianship Award goes to Josh Zippe. Josh Zippe. And we're going to give out one more award before we go to our next piece, and this is the Instrumentalist Magazine First Chair Award. And as you remember, we had one in the symphonic band as well. It's got to go to someone who's sitting first chair in their section and has a contribution. He certainly has had a ton of contribution here tonight and will continue. Also plays in our jazz ensemble and does a terrific job. So the Instrumentalist Magazine First Chair Award goes to Andrew Warner. Andrew. Okay, we're going to continue as we did with the symphonic band with a slower piece, a very complicated piece by a very well-known band composer by the name of Frank Ticheli. If you're into the band world, you certainly know that name. And it's going to feature quite a few soloists that I'll acknowledge at the end. It's a very, in my opinion, an extremely beautiful piece. So we hope you enjoy Sanctuary. The only thing about this piece I don't like, it was written for H. Robert Reynolds, who taught at the University of Michigan and was dedicated to the University of Michigan. Go green. Oh, stop it. This is my house. Go green. Okay, here we go. Sanctuary. Isn't that beautiful? I know it's long and it's sleepy, but man, that's hard to play. So yeah, give them another round of applause for that. That's hard to do. All right, a couple more acknowledgments here. Anyone who made the Allegheny Valley Honors Band, please stand up. AV, stand up. Anyone who made the PMEA Honors Band, stand up. Honors Band. PMEA Honors Jazz Ensemble. Jazz Ensemble. PMEA District Band. District Band, please stand up. District Orchestra, please stand up. PMEA Region 1 Band. Region Band. PMEA Western Region Orchestra. The PMEA, drum roll please, All State Band and Orchestra. All State Band and Orchestra. All right, we're going to do something drastically different now than from the last piece, right? You're like, thank goodness. I like that last piece. It's pretty. This is a great definition of what modern band music has really become, and it's sort of the cover of our program. If you look at the cover, I think that's an F-22 Raptor or something like that, right? And you can get really educated. I'm sure there's a lot of smart people in the audience, way smarter than me, that know what a turbo scramjet is. Does anyone know what a turbo scramjet is? You do? For real? That's awesome, dude. Yeah, cool. So you can read all about it. It's way above my, I have no idea what all that means. I just know it's a rocket and it's very unpredictable and it goes really fast and it's really powerful and it can do weird things. So this piece is really fast, powerful, and does a lot of weird things. And the nice thing about a piece like this is if we mess up, you won't know. No, in all seriousness though, it has this is very challenging, extremely challenging music, and it was originally written as a saxophone quartet. And I happen to believe I have the best saxophone section in the state, and I mean that sincerely. They are wonderful players. So we're gonna give a shot here at Turbo Scramjet, and we hope you like it. So hold on. So what do you think? Yeah, I need to catch my breath because I'm fat and I'm old. My back hurts. That's my workout for the day. Man, that's amazing. Give those kids another round of applause. I mean, all about them. I mean, wow. Holy cow, guys. Good work. So proud. So proud. Okay, what are we doing? Oh, we're going to give another award. We only have, 3 more left? Is that right? Okay. All right, so we'll do 1 now and then 2 after this piece, and then we'll play our last piece, okay? This award is called the Director's Award for Band, and basically, we pick someone who helps out, right? And this person is always helping out in the percussion section, in jazz band, in wind ensemble, getting everything set up, ready to go, making sure everything is in order. And she's done a really good job for us this year. So the Director's Award for Band goes to Annie Weethorn. Oh, you need a hug? Okay. Again, one of the things I was super duper proud about with this concert is we're giving you a whole gamut of things. Like we started you off with a festivity, a nice opener. Then we did that slow sanctuary, and then we took off a turbo scramjet. Now we're going to play something called Summer in Central Park that has a jazz feel to it. And it's going to feature, again, a couple more soloists. And this is an old piece that doesn't get played a whole lot, and I think it should, because I really like it. So we hope you enjoy Summer in Central Park. Something a little different for wind ensemble, right? Kind of cool though. Okay. So before we give out these last two awards, like I said, with the I don't think I did this yet, and if I did, I didn't mean to do it till the end here. But hand out these awards, it's hard because we have so many terrific seniors, in both groups, and really, you go down through these list of kids, and you're like, oh man, wish we could give everyone something because they're all just terrific, and I'm so proud of all of them, as you can see. So I'd like to acknowledge all seniors. Please stand up. If you're a senior in this group, please stand up and be recognized. Seniors, please. Honestly have been just a joy to work with. And I know some of you say, oh my goodness, that's a lot of seniors, right? That's okay. We don't rebuild, we just reload. So no two bands are alike, but we just try to make sure we keep the train running, right? So one more time for those seniors who've done such a fabulous job. Okay, this next award is also sponsored by the Instrumentalist magazine, and it's entitled the Patrick Gilmore Award, and it goes to an outstanding musician who's participated in PMEA festivals and the like throughout their career, not just 1 or 2 years, but throughout their career, and is an outstanding member of the band. So the Patrick Gilmore Award goes to Aditri Chalky. And the final award this evening is entitled the John Philip Sousa Award. I think it pretty much speaks for itself. Now, if you look in your program, you see there's like numbers by kids' names, right? So I think by looking at the numbers by the kid's name, you can probably figure out who's going to get the John Philip Sousa Award, right? If there was an all-universe band, this student would definitely be a part of that. So I'm very proud to present this year's John Philip Sousa Award to Evan Greenberg. Evan. And again, we have our jazz concert this Friday, and we'll be handing out more awards like that pertain to the jazz world. Okay, so if you're not doing anything on Friday, come out to Marshall Middle School and hear Jazz Ensembles 1, 2, and 3. We're going to feature Jazz 1 as a number of soloists, senior soloists, and I'm super proud of. They all wanted to take a solo, and I wasn't going to tell any of them no. So it's going to be a nice evening of jazz. So I hope that you enjoy it. Hope that you enjoyed this evening's concert as well. We're going to wrap things up with a fun piece that's really one of those old war horses by Clifton Williams. This is entitled Symphonic Dance Number 3. Fiesta, and again, we have some soloists that we'll acknowledge at the end. And we do hope you enjoyed the concert. Thank you so much for your support and coming out and hearing the kids, and I know it means a lot to them and to me. So this is, without further ado, this is Clifton Williams, Fiesta, Symphonic Dance Number 3. row, stand. Next row. Next row, okay? Next row. Thank you all for coming out tonight. Really appreciate it. Hope you'll come hear some jazz on Friday. Have a safe trip home. Thank you so much.